boy said, hell no, I ain't buying food for your kids.
So it's for my kids.
For your kid?
Yeah, you owe me that.
And they with their daddy? No, that is.
Girl literally gonna make this guy buy food for her kids. Yet her kids are not there, and yet he ain't the baby daddy, and it's the first date. Guys, these types of videos I don't normally do, but recently I've decided to do a few here and there just to kind of show you how society is going. But when I first saw this, I busted out laughing over this. Now, guys, there's a lot more, obviously, than this girl trying to make this guy pay for food for her kids. This happened at a Red Lobster. And I'm not saying this to bash Red Lobster or anything, but even though Red Lobster, in my opinion, is good, the steaks are not that great, and that's obviously what this girl wanted this guy to get. Don't worry, we'll show you the full thing, and I'll show you the guy, of course, get upset and panic, and he had to run to the kitchen to stop the order that was going through. Now, guys, you're probably going to think that I'm going to come up here and bash women and stuff like that, and that's not what the hell is going to happen. However, I will be talking about hood rats, and I will also be talking about certain behaviors of certain types of dudes. For example, I don't think you should have showed up to the date an hour and a half late. But then again, at the same time, though, if you knew you were going to be that late, then you probably should have rescheduled the date. And I understand that you're probably thinking, oh my God, I may not get another chance at this girl. Dude, trust me, there are plenty of fish in the sea. So trust me, you could have canceled that. And I'm pretty sure looking at it now, you probably wish you had canceled it from the start. So old boy is going to be an hour and a half late. And I just mentioned this earlier. But the thing is this right here. There's such thing called proper date etiquette. Obviously, you want to show up on time. However, ladies, this right here does not give you a reason to show up late. Okay, I just want to go ahead and throw that out there. Okay. This right does not give you the reason to do that. You see, if you show up late, then it makes the other person think that your priorities are not set on them or your priorities are not on the actual date. As I said before, dude, what you probably should have done was you probably should have canceled this date probably should have canceled this date when you realized you were probably going to be an hour to an hour and 15 minutes late. You don't want to stand a girl up. And that right there may actually be the real reason why she did this. Trust me that there is another side of the story. But still at the same time, though, girl, you can't expect a dude who is obviously got just enough money to carry you out to Red Lobster to buy your kids a bunch of steak and a bunch of seafood. You can't expect him to do that. I mean, he's not the baby daddy. And obviously this right here is your first date. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be doing that either. The only person I'm paying for on the first date is obviously myself and her. I'm not paying for her kids or none of that stuff right there. She's got a baby daddy, or maybe the baby daddy is sorry, or maybe she's got two different baby daddies. I don't know that. But still, at the same time, though, you shouldn't be having this guy pay for your freaking kids. Real quick, I got to point one thing out, okay? Because I know somebody in the comment section is going to want to bring this up, and I want to go ahead and get this out of the way now. Girl, here's the deal. And I'm going to be saying this a lot in this video. You got a baby daddy. You got maybe two baby daddies. We don't even know that. Shouldn't you have made sure them kids were taken care of as far as food was concerned before you went on the date? I mean, typically dates tend to work like this right here. Typically what happens is you go on a date, you have dinner, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You have a conversation or whatever. It may last an hour, it may last an hour and a half, depending on how the conversation goes, depending on how good the date goes. What if the date happened at like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock and maybe you decided to go out to a bar or maybe you decided to go to a movie or something? I mean, shouldn't you have made sure them kids were already taken care of? I mentioned making sure that there was food in the house so that way you could cook the next day or put yourself in a position where you could actually buy the kids food. I mean, it looks pretty trashy itself. I mean, it's not just the dude who looks bad, it's also you yourself. Which automatically leads me to believe that this girl right here has been getting paid for the vast majority of her life. Don't get me started on that. Now, guys, this right here is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and watch this all the way through. We're going to watch it all the way past the moment he decides to go to the kitchen, which is absolutely hilarious. And then we're going to come back on the other side. So make sure you guys stick around for the full thing. Let's go ahead and watch this.
An hour and a half. So it's for my kids.
For your kid?
Yeah, you owe me that.
And they with their daddy? No, that is.
Oh my God. So go ahead and bring another steak and some potatoes. Okay.
No, don't bring no potatoes.
Sesame seeds.
No, bring your check. I'm paying for my meal and your meal. I'm not paying for your kids' meal. No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not paying for their kids' meal. No,
So
no.
you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you when I take you out
Okay,
again.
and so you're gonna pay for my kids' food.
No, I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and
I'm not doing that. No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why you trying to
Listen.
bring two, please?
What's her name,
Bring
Kiera?
2 orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
Because you sitting right here on the date.
I was late to the date. I was late to the
Can
date.
you bring 2 orders?
But I said, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food? They with their daddy.
She was
Daddy.
She was right here.
They daddy should be feeding them.
She was waiting.
You say you order a steak for your son. How old is he?
He ate.
He ain't eating steak. He eating the same thing I eat. Nah, hell no. I'm straight. I'm cool. Don't put that on my bill.
Give him
Don't put that on
steak.
me.
Make sure you put a side of A1 sauce as well. He
Yo,
paying for all of this today.
I'm not paying for
Yes,
all
you
that.
are.
No, I'm not paying for all that.
Yes, you are.
You gonna get her fired up in here.
She ain't gonna get
No,
fired.
I'm about to go back in the kitchen. You got me messed up, bro. I'm about to tell her right now.
Nothing.
No, for real. I'm telling her right now. No, I'm not paying for that. No, I'm not. I'm not paying for this food.
Yes, you are.
I'm not paying for this.
She sat here and watched
Just
you
because I was
for an
late.
hour and a half for you.
Just because I was late, I'm not paying for this. No, I'm not doing that.
And then after that, we already at Red Lobster. You couldn't take me nowhere.
I'm about to go
else.
back to the kitchen. I'm going back to the
Took me
kitchen. It's
nowhere
not, no,
else?
I'm not paying for this. I'm about to leave. You gonna pay for my food
Nah,
and your
you could've
food
took me
and what you
somewhere
ordered in
else.
here.
Go to
Nah,
Red
listen,
Lobster.
I'm
I've
straight.
been here since I was 15.
Okay, I told you I owe you one. So I mean, I'll take you out again.
Whatever.
Do something for you. But I'm not doing something for your kids.
Whatever.
No,
I want you
I ain't
to
even
make
met your
sure
kids.
I want you to make sure
And y'all
you
see this,
wanna
man?
waste
Look,
their
I'm recording
mama
this. Look, y'all see this
time.
shit,
You
bro?
wanna
I'm
waste
recording,
their
bro.
mama time.
Hey, she go back to the kitchen. Hey, yo, get her. Get her. Hey, yo, hey, don't put that order in. Hey, don't put that order in. That made my kids. Don't put that order in. Don't put that order in. That made my kids. For real, like I'm about to give me my check. I want just my check with my. No, I'm saying I want my check. Okay, don't put them kids on my bill. Them ain't my kids. Them, you know what I'm saying? Them ain't my kids. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to put a bill on me and them ain't my kids. Hell no, bro. She's trying to put a bill on me and them ain't my kids. I'm late to the date. She's trying to make me get some food for her and her kids.
What's wrong with that?
What you mean, what's wrong with that?
You late.
It's my first date. I ain't even met the kids yet.
You late.
I'm late. I gotta buy them steak. She said steak and 2 chicken tenders.
What's wrong with that?
Come on, y'all. Y'all ain't on my side. Ain't nobody on my side, man. Hey, it's cool though. It's cool though.
Whatever.
It's cool though. She gonna take that. She gonna.
Now, dude, I get it. I get it. You don't have to pay for her kids. I understand it. She got 2 kids. She got 1 baby daddy. Maybe she got 2. And of course, girl, you shouldn't. I do think it's obviously sorry. I mean, there was another incident I saw a while back. It was posted to YouTube where a girl had gotten upset because a dude brought her food, but yet he did not bring food for the entire crowd. Of course, she had like 3 or 4 different kids, and it was later on revealed that she had 3 or 4 different kids by 3 or 4 different baby daddies. Look, I got no issue with taking care of. I got no issue with being a potential stepfather in my situation. But here's the deal: you shouldn't be paying for the kids on the first date. If anything, you should probably wait until you actually meet the kids and actually have gotten to know the kids a little bit. I understand that dating women with kids may be a bit of a slippery slope. I'm not exactly against that, even though I know there's some people that are against that. Let's just go ahead and be honest. Sometimes people are a little bit later in life. They don't actually get somebody until later on in life. Fact of the matter is, chances are the older you get, the more likely you are to become a stepfather at some point in time. So you need to go ahead and get used to the idea. However, that does not mean that you are set to pay for a bunch of small, little, tiny children that you have not met. That right there is not the case. And I think that that girl's attitude in this entire process is a great example of why it is that a lot of men are staying away from the dating world. Now, as I said before, this is not a dating and relationships channel. This is a society or societal-driven channel about social issues. But at the same time, if girls going to act like that right there, can you blame the guy for getting upset, getting pissed off, and running to the kitchen to try to put a stop to this? So yes, while some of the flack is warranted about him being an hour and a half late, and I've already addressed that, dude, if you knew you were going to be late, the best thing you could have done was just cancel the date. And obviously, as I said before, knowing what we know now, I'm pretty sure you probably think you should have canceled the date, because you just went to Red Lobster, probably paid $30 for yourself. You probably paid an additional $40 for her, including tax. And you more than likely probably paid an additional $50 for the kids, because let's be honest, Red Lobster is not exactly cheap. It's okay. It's decent. It ain't the best seafood in the world, but it's obviously a lot better than a lot of other small places. But still at the same time, though, dude, you kind of got hosed out of money, and you kind of sort of did it to yourself. Now, like I said before, The girl, she is somewhat at fault too, for her to actually expect him to pay for all that or order him to pay for all that right there. It's just pure sorriness on another level. But still at the same time though, dude, you probably should have canceled the date. You probably should have rescheduled the date, even though knowing what we know now, I'm pretty sure you wish that you had not rescheduled or would not want to reschedule this. And also, ladies, it's not a good look. As a matter of fact, it's actually quite trashy to bring up the kids like on the first one. You can say that you got kids, but don't go out of your way to demand some guy buy you some freaking food or buy your kids some food. Don't do that right there. You their mama. You should be taking care of them kids. You should have already fed them kids. All right, I just want to go ahead and throw that out there. You should have already made sure them kids were fed. Also, something else too. Don't they have a baby daddy or two? Yeah. They should be taking care of them kids, not this poor sap that you've taken advantage of. Guys, John Claymore here. If you like this content, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, stuff in the comment section, and I'll see you guys later.